Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Reppin', short for Delhi London Guna, space Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Or shall I say, good morning to you guys, whether you are picking up, whether you're dropping your kids off to school, having breakfast, coming out of the shower, or is it good afternoon? Whether you're picking up your kids, you got your kids' sports day today, big up the parents supporting their kids on sports day in this country, or whatever you're doing around the world. Or shall I say good night and rest well, and get ready for another new day. This is another DLG Reppin'S daily transfer news involving all things to do with Arsenal Football Clubs. Arsenal Football Club. Take. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, well, it's been a roller coaster if you're an Arsenal fan, because let's get into the ins. But before I get into the ins, allow me to encourage you to smash the thumbs up like button, please, in abundance. Yeah, make sure you smash the thumbs up like button. Do me a favor and share this channel virally all over the globe, especially to your friends and your relatives. If you're watching for the first time, welcome on board. But make sure you share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives, yeah, and tell them to share it amongst their friends and relatives. Link is in the description below, yeah. On top of that, yeah, if you've got an opinion, if you like to discuss Arsenal players, incomings or outgoings, you've got a conversation to be had, drop it in the comment section below where positive feedback lives, as far as I'm concerned. And on top of that, subscribe to the channel. Smash that button for me, left, right, and center, gloriously but passionately. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Why not? Or by the new year. So get subscribing. And remember, if you subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah? As I always do. High news with RC, William, or should I say Will's Army. Anyone else? Show yourself on the chat. Anyway, this is your host again. And let's get into it. Gabriel Jesus. Now, I have seen something in the link, and I have seen the leak, and the leak is Gabriel Jesus was walking on the touchline of the Emirates Stadium pitch, and I think it's official that he's an Arsenal player. He's now our number 9, and it doesn't feel so right. It hasn't been announced on Sky Sports News, and big club Arsenal should be able to announce it, have it made public to not just Arsenal fans, but rival fans that we've signed Jesus. And I'm happy with the signing, but I'm not happy with the way that it's been leaked out. It shouldn't be leaked out, and I don't know what's wrong with this football club, in my honest opinion. What do you make of Gabriel Jesus' video being leaked? Drop it in the chat, or leave it in the comments in the comment section. Sorry, just bear with me. What's going on there? Just bear with me, and I'll be back with you guys as soon as. Yeah. He would be a big upgrade on Eddie Nketiah as far as I'm concerned. He is a true number 9 striker. Man City bought him as a number 9. Pep convinced him to play out on the wing, but that's not where I'm convinced, I can assure you. Yuri Tillemans. Now, this one's been quiet of recently, and I don't know why, but that area midfield is an important part of the team to address, and we haven't addressed that area as such. All right, other than Fabio Vieira, but we need someone with that quality, and Yuri Tillemans of that ilk is the right player. Because I don't want to go into next season putting up with Granit Xhaka, his red cards, missed time plays, passes, and his lack of positional sense defensively. I don't want to be putting up with him. We need to move on from Granit Xhaka. Fact. Enough is enough. Another player I want to talk about, Noah Lang. Now, this is a winger who I think he plays for in the Norwegian league. I'm guessing he's in his early 20s, but I haven't done much research on him as such. But if any Arsenal fan has done any research on him, leave it in the chat. I am assuming this is an alternative for the Rafinha failed deal, which means Chelsea are definitely favourites for his signature. However, a decision from Rafinha is made imminent from himself. Does the player want to play for Chelsea? Yes, they're favourites to sign him, but does he want to play for Chelsea deep down inside? No, because he wants Barcelona, and that's where he wants to go. But Barcelona will have to find a way of they'll have to find a way of funding up to 60 million to Leeds United to get Rafinha in a Barcelona kit. However, I do like the player. He is an exciting talent. However, if we don't get him, I won't be too upset. I would want us to go out and show that passion, that ambition, and go and bring back Serge Gnabry. We should have first choice over him. We sold him to Bayern Munich, so we should have first choice, and the price would be realistic for me. Enough for us to make the bid. We should not muck about. Whatever we want, whatever clubs charge for their player, let's put the money on the table, the correct money on the table, not just penny pinching all the time. That's a typical thing with Arsenal Football Club. I've had enough of it. But I'm sure Edu and Arteta are doing a reasonable, steady job so far. Keep it going. Well done to the pair of you. Right, Marco Asensio. Now, this would be an exciting signing if it was to materialise. Now, this is a guy who's played very little football for Real Madrid throughout last season, according to reports. They might be true, they might not be so true. He came on in the Champions League final against Liverpool. That's the last I saw of him. Now, it's believed that he will be seeking to play first team football if he is to get an opportunity in the Spanish national team. Now, I don't know why Arsenal are not making inquiries about him, but for me, he looks like a player that would do well in the Premier League. I think he's got the ability, technically as well. I think he's quick and definitely good with the ball at his feet. So I would like to see if Arsenal can get an alternative for Rafinha. The wingers are available. We just need to show that ambition and that aggressive hunger. Players out. Nicolas Pepe. Now, as an Asensio or Serge Gnabry being bought this summer, I think Pepe will be surplus to requirement, and I don't feel that he will be an Arsenal player for that long. It might be this summer transfer window we ship him out of the door. We will get nowhere near the 72 million we paid for him about 3-4 seasons ago. We'll get a fraction of that, if that. But for me, I don't feel Arteta trusts Pepe anymore. I really don't think he has any belief in him. So the best thing to do is move him on. Another player I would like to see move on is Granit Xhaka. Mourinho's a fan, but I've heard no noise from Jose Mourinho or Roma. But then again, he could end up going back to Germany, where we signed him from via Borussia Mönchengladbach. Granit Xhaka, will cost half of 34 million that we paid for him. So whoever gets him, good luck to them and good luck to Granit Xhaka. I think we need to move. No, I don't think we need to move on from Granit Xhaka. You know, we need to upgrade in that position that he is occupying for the time being. And by what I'm seeing, where I'm sitting down, he will be occupying that position again alongside Partey. So Partey needs some help, and Granit Xhaka is just not the one. El Neni is a squad player at best. And if he, I mean, yes, he signed a contract extension, but I'm not totally convinced that he can last a good performance for a course of, or the bulk of 38 Premier League games. So for me, if anything, El Neni could do well in the Europa League. That's where Xhaka should be. But for me, Xhaka should be offloaded. Another player I would like to talk about, Pablo Mari. Now, I haven't spoken about Lisandro Martinez, and Lisandro Martinez, Arsenal have reportedly gone in with a fourth bid of 40 million plus add-ons, hopefully. And hopefully Ajax accept that. I mean, Arsenal are more than reasonably fair when it comes to paying off add-ons. So if Ajax accept the bid, then the sooner we can set up, we can set up his personal terms and a medical for him. The personal terms should be agreed as soon as possible, especially the medical. We need to get him on the medical. And once he passes that, yeah, we can be delighted to announce that Lisandro Martinez is an Arsenal player. Another player that I feel that will go in the end is Hector Bellerin. Now, Reppin'S unable to fund up to, let's say, 10 to 13 million for Bellerin. Atletico Madrid have made inquiries about Bellerin's signature. Now, we just don't know how much Atletico are going to put a bid in yet. And it's been said by Atletico Madrid that they would like to bring in Hector Bellerin. They're interested. I only feel that this can go on for days. But Bellerin, as long as his loan spell with Real Betis is over, he is still currently an Arsenal player, and he's on tour until further notice. He's on tour with the rest of the playing squad. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I mean, Forest are definitely looking for someone to play at right back, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles happens to fit that criteria. He happens to be in that frame for Forest. I mean, yes, they've expressed their interest in him, but there's been no concrete bid. I think Arsenal are looking close to 20 million. Now, will Forest have that sort of money? Well, they did get a parachute payment. What am I saying? They did get a parachute payment, so they might be able to squeeze 20 million and get the deal over the line. But then again, Forest are nowhere near purchasing Ainsley Maitland-Niles off us. And this is a player that I don't understand why he should be on a transfer list. I think he offers us what's the word I'm looking for? He offers us a different perspective. Like he offers us good cover in the midfield area. He can cover at right back, even at left back at times. And for me, I think he's an integral part of our playing squad. I'm not saying he's a first team starter, not by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel that he can provide cover in any positions if necessary. I mean, for example, I'd rather him cover Tomiyasu than Cedric Suarez. But then again, defensively, his understanding of the role of a right back is not the best. Offensively, he gives you another outlet. And I have no problems with Ainsley Maitland-Niles, but maybe Arteta feels that it is the time for him and Arsenal to move on. Time will tell. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. And I'll wrap this up and say, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, once again, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and saving the best to last, as I always do. Thank you so ever so much for putting up with me once again. So I guess I'll be back tomorrow with another stream. I do apologize for no afternoon stream. I was ever so late, so I had to save it for the evening. But you know what? Better late than never. Better that I show up than never. Anyways, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do all of that for me. On top of that, yeah, take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. Make sure you're at peace, love, and bless again. And on top of that, yeah, DLG repping. We'll talk again. Just remember to please just be nice.